Hello everyone, welcome to my noiseless investing channel. Today is 26th September and I'm recording 12th episode of the weekly stock discussion series. Today's topic is contrarian approach in technical investing and trading. How we can apply contrarian investing philosophies to our technical trading and investing using point and figure charts. As the market scales new heights, it becomes more and more important to remind about the market pitfalls that may come ahead. So about noiseless investing channel, I have described it before as well. You can just go to my previous videos and know more about noiseless investing channel. These are the topics that I am going to cover today. At first, we will discuss the contrarian investing approach and market breadth, how we can relate that, and then we will analyze indices, the major ones, and the model portfolio, and finally we go to the NI Updates Equity India tracker, which we use for tracking performance of all our previous analysis as well as using it for entering into new setups. So let us start with contrarian investing. What is contrarian investing? Before that, I will tell you a little about Pareto principle, which is applicable in the stock market as well. It is also known as 80-20 rule. So as per this rule, majority of the profits in stock market are taken by a few of the players, or you can say 80% of the profits in the market are taken by 20% of the people. Now who are these people, 20% of the people? If you are a contrarian, you will be always thinking opposite to the majority. That is, your thinking will deviate from the herd mentality. And if you are a contrarian investor, then you will always go against the prevailing market sentiments. Now when it comes to investing, contrarians buy when others are panic selling, and they sell when others are piling up their stock portfolio. So naturally, when bear market comes, they look for opportunities to buy, and in terms of bull market, they are looking for opportunities to sell. So what are the characteristics of contrarian investor? So as per them, recessions are a good time to invest, and their time horizons are always in long term. So let us check with Nifty now once. So as you can see here, this is a 2008 crash period. This is the monthly chart of Nifty 50 index. So this was the time when contrarian investor will be looking for opportunities to buy and why. And let us see what was the result. From here to the 2008 lows to now, Nifty has jumped more than 6 times. And imagine what would have been the result if you are invested in quality fundamentally quality stocks. So they also look for companies which are having strong financial fundamentals. Now let us look into some of the famous contrarian investors and look what they have said. Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, who is also known as the father of value investing and who has influenced Warren Buffett a lot as well. Also John Templeton. So they will always tell you that avoid herd mentality and exactly do opposite of what the crowd is saying. Now all said and done, this seems very easy to follow, but actually it is very difficult and very few are successfully doing it. For being a contrarian investor, you have to be technically very advanced to know what is the market sentiment and to know when if the market is overbought or underbought zones. You have to be very brave because you will be going against the crowd. What the crowd is doing, you will be just doing just the opposite. So you have to be very brave, and you have to be a lot of patient. The results might not come to you immediately, but it will eventually come. So you have to prepare yourself psychologically to follow your rules and stick to them. Now, the things which we discussed so far are more on a fundamental side, and if we want to implement it using our point and figure charting system, following a technical setup, how can we do it? Now, in our rescue, we have a market breadth indicator called point and figure bullish percentage indicator, which is giving a number of stocks which are in buy signal compared to the total number of stocks in the universe. So for example, I have taken S&P 500 bullish percentage index. So in this chart, you can see the range is from 0 to 100, and this number always lies between that. and that means the right now the current number is 56. That means 56% of the stocks are going up. Now there is an interpretation which you can follow, you can follow it, but in general, when the value goes above 75, the market is overbought, and when the value goes below 25, the market is oversold. So you can simply make some rules. For example, I follow, whenever the value goes above 75, I stop adding more funds into my account, and if it is touching 30 and it is rebounding, I definitely add more funds there. So let us see, if we follow it for Nifty 450, what kind of results we would have. So this is the X percentage breadth indicator, and this is the Nifty which is there. So you can just correlate it and see what is the happening in the values going up 75 and 25. So before the 2020, before the corona crash, the value was almost touching 75, and from there the market crashed, and when it was going up and it almost touched zero, and when it is turned back and crossing 25, you could have entered here, and after that there was no looking back. So let us see what is happening when the breadth is coming near 25. So here it has come near 25. You could have added fund over here, you can add a fund over here as well. At this point you could have added a fund over here as well. You could have added your fund here as well. So right now, after the breadth reached 30 or around 30, I think prior to last 2 weeks, and we discussed in this series as well, I had invested, and I'm right now I'm fully invested. I don't have any cash, but since the market breadth is now touching around 75, I'll be cautious. So I will not add more funds into my account right now, but I also will put stricter stop losses if it crosses 75. For example, I'm right now using 3 box size for my investing purpose. I will go to 2 box size for setting the stop losses. So that is how you can utilize the contrarian approach in your investing strategy or technical trading strategy. Let us now go into the index analysis. We will be analyzing these 4 major indices. So let us go to the trade point. Let us start with Nifty 50 first. So Nifty 50, there is no correction in 1% box size. In 0.25% box size, there was a small correction here, but it was given a double top buy again, and it is at all-time high. If you go to Nifty 500, the situation is similar here as well. There is 1% box size, there is no correction. In 0.25 box size, there was a correction, but it has again given a double top buy, and it has achieved all-time high. Let us go into Nifty mid cap. In 1% box size, there was a correction, and it has given a double top buy after that. In 0.25 box size, last week there was it was in this red column, and I told that if it again comes above and gives a double top buy, it will be a very bullish sign actually for mid cap space, and that has happened. A double top buy has been triggered, and that is why I think there is more space for upside in near term for mid cap space. Let us do to the small cap index. So in 1% box size, there was a correction, it has given a double top buy. In 0.25% box size, there is a correction, and after that green column is also formed, but the double top buy has not triggered yet, so one needs to be cautious here. So that was it from the indices analysis. This is the model portfolio. There is no change in the model portfolio so far for last 20 days. The voltage was the last buy, and right now this is the portfolio. Although you can find new entrants in the tracker that we use, this is one of the model portfolio. You can make your own portfolio, and that will be another portfolio using the same strategy. So in terms of sector allocation and market cap, I'm well diversified. I don't have to be worried about that. And this is the Nifty Equity India tracker, which I use for tracking all the performance. Anybody can use it using the sheet link which is given in the description of the video, and you can also make your own portfolio using that sheet. So that's it for this week. If you're liking the work, you can like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.